Hello, good morning Year 2, it's Miss Learman here and today's date is Monday and it's the 18th of May 2020 and we're looking at time and we're on lesson 6. Let's have a look at our keywords. We've got o'clock, half past, quarter past, quarter to, minute hand, hour hand, duration, past and to. Okay, let's remind ourselves of the things we know already. How many hours in a day? You can shout out the answer. Good, 24. There are 24 hours in a day. Each hand goes around the clock twice, and that's 12 hours. And then another 12, double 12 is 24. How many minutes in 1 hour? Good, it's 60. This minute hand goes around the clock all the way round, and when it gets all the way round, it's been round 60 minutes. 60 minutes pass. What do the numbers on the clock mean? We know that the hour hand is the shorthand and it counts around the clock in ones, and that's every hour. So these are the hours. And how do we know which is the minute hand and the hour hand? We know the minute hand is a long hand, it counts around the clock in fives, and the shorthand is the hour hand and it counts around the clock in ones. Okay, I'd like you to shout out the answer and hopefully you'll get it correct. So we're looking at telling the time to o'clock, half past, quarter to, and to the 5 minutes. So we've learnt a lot since we've been learning about time. So clock 1, what is the time? Look at the minute hand, then the hour hand. It is 2 o'clock. This is pointing to the 12, we know it's o'clock, and the hour hand is pointing to the 2. Now we know there are two o'clocks in a day because it goes around twice. So 2 o'clock in the morning, hopefully you'll be asleep. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you will be either doing some schoolwork or you might be doing something outside or doing an activity. Okay, clock 2. Look at the minute hand, look at the hour hand. Yes, it's 7:30. Half past 7. So a minute hand is pointing to the 6. We know that's halfway around the clock. It's half past, and it's past the 7 hour. Past the 7. It's 7:30. Okay, this is to remind us that when we're telling the time quarter to and quarter past or to the 5 minutes, we need to look if it's past or if it's to. So half of the clock, so before the 6, that's past the hour. Then after the 6, it's going towards the next hour, so it's going to. So let's think about this one when telling the time now. So clock 1, look at the minute hand, look at the hour hand. It's 5:15. When the minute hand is pointing to the 3, it's quarter of the way around the clock and it's before the 6, so it's quarter past, and it's past the 5th hour, it's past 5. 5:15. Let's look at clock 2. Remember, it's past the 6, so it's going towards the next hour. That's it, it's 9:45. It's quarter all the way round left, so it's quarter and it's towards the next hour, so it's 9:45. It's going towards the 10. 9:45. Okay, what time is shown? So it's telling the time to the 5 minutes now, so remember to use counting in 5s to find out how many minutes has passed or how many minutes are to. So before the 6 it's past, after the 6 it's going towards the next hour, so it's 2. So clock 1, look at the minute hand and look at the hour hand. The time is 1:25. This minute hand is pointing at the 5, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes has passed, and it's past the 1. It's 25 past 1. Clock 2. Look at the minute hand, look at the hour hand. Good, the minute hand has 5 minutes left, so the time is 5 to 7. Okay, some of you may have counted around the clock and gone 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So it's 55 minutes past. But we can also say, because it's past the 6, it's going towards the next hour. And how many minutes is left? So we know it's 0, we go 5. There's 5 minutes left until the next hour. It's 5 to, and it's going towards the 7. 5 to 7. Well done if you've got those right. Okay, a reasoning question now. So this is Dom, and Dom is saying, if I add on 15 minutes onto 25 to 7, the time would be 10 to 7. Do you agree with Tom? Okay, let's think about this a little bit more closely. So he's saying if I add on 15 minutes onto 25 to 7, so we need to know what 25 to 7 looks like. So if there's 25 to, if it's 2, we know it's past the 6. It's got 25 minutes to 7, so it's got 25 minutes left. So we know this is 5 minutes to, 10 minutes to, 15 minutes to, a quarter to, 20 minutes to, and this is 25 minutes to. So let's think about that minute hand. 25 minutes to, if we add on 15 minutes to that time, so 5, 10, 15, so the minute hand would be pointing to the 10, the time would be 10 to 7. Let's see, how many minutes would be left? 5, 10. Yeah, and the hour hand hasn't changed, so yes, it would be 10 to 7. So do you agree with Dom? And it'd be yes, Dom is correct. The time would be 10 to 7. Remember, if you need to draw anything to help you answer these questions, then do so. Okay, your activity for today. Now this will take you all day, so you can post the picture on a little bit later, or you can do it within the morning and post it in the afternoon. It's up to you how you want to do it. But what I'd like you to do is start getting used to looking at the clock. I'd like you to divide your page into 4. If you look at the waggle, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've divided it into 4. So we've made quarters. And in each quarter, I would like you to, well, 4 times throughout the day, I'd like you to look at the clock. So maybe when you're eating your breakfast, when you are eating your lunch, when you're doing your math work, and draw the clock and write the time, and then what you're doing at that time. So maybe you want to write it, maybe you want to draw a picture as well. So you can see here, I looked at the clock at 7:30, and I drew it, and then I wrote the time, and then I wrote what I did, what I was doing at that time. So I got out of bed. Then I looked at the time again when I ate my breakfast, and the time was 10 past 8. 10 past 8. Then I looked at the time when I ate my lunch, and it was 25 past 12. 5 minutes past 12. You can see here. Then when I went on a dog walk, and it was 10 to 4. Oh, this should be 10 to 4. 10 to 4. Ignore that, it should be 10 to 4. Okay, so that's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to divide your page into 4, and then throughout your day look at the clock 4 times so you're getting used to looking at that clock. Now I'd like you to draw the clock, write the time and the activity, so what it is you were doing. Okay, good job. Good luck, and I can't wait to see your pictures. Remember, using the facts we know about telling the time. Ask your parent or your brother or sister if you need any help, or ask Miss Learman questions on Google Classroom. Good luck!